Hello, thank you guys for tuning in to my tutorial. Today I will be showing you how to do a natural sew-in. As you can see, my client have the back portion of her hair shaved off, so I will be showing you guys that even if your client have her side shaved or her back shaved, she's still able to get a natural sew-in. It's just that you just don't braid that, you just leave it alone and let the client trim it up or take it to her barber to trim it up and whatnot. So I'm going to continue to braid her hair in a circle. Okay, let's take a look at this braid pattern because I'm on my last braid. She's going to get a center part, so as you can see, I parted the center down and I braided the two sides out the way, and then I started doing a beehive around the portion part of the front where she's going to have her hair out. So just take a minute and look at the braid pattern. Okay, so now that we finished braiding, we're going to have a little piece of hair left out depending on how long your client's hair is. All you're going to do is just wrap it around the nearest braid and sew that against the braid so it can blend in with the pattern of the braids that you already have. So, okay, well, let's start sewing with this first track that I'm actually going to sew. Yes, I am doubling the tracks. Sometimes it'll be a little bit easier to double the tracks, especially when your client is not working with a lot of room as far as her back being shaved. It's really okay. Just to make sure as you're sewing going towards the front that the tracks lay flat as possible. So at that moment you probably want to cut the tracks and not fold it over, knowing that it's double. You don't want it to be too thick as far as the flatness goes. Okay, here's a little trick for you guys. If your client, let's say her size is very thin and she wants to hide them, or it don't even have to be that. If you want the hair to just fall in your face versus away from your face, you want to start pulling the tracks in a U-shaped form. So I'm going to start this track all the way up where the front part is. You want to start it all the way up and take it all the way around. So the pattern that you're going to create is going to be like a U shape. So keep in mind, this is only for the clients that maybe a little thinner on the side and they want to cover it up, or not even that, they want just a lot of fullness coming forward. You will want to start the U shape, I would say, a little bit towards the middle part of their head as you begin to sew towards the front. All right, so how did you guys do? Are you guys following along? All right, we're on our last little track. We probably got to sew in one more track. You guys want to make sure that right up against the hair where you guys will be blending her natural hair, you want to make sure there's no bulkiness, there's no track sticking out. So you want to make sure that you secure this last little track going around the perimeter of her hair, so that when you take her natural braids out her hair and blend it in, you won't have any lumps, any bumps. Everything will just be as a flow. So how long did it take you guys to just do a natural sew-in? For me, I would say it took about 45 minutes to an hour. It really all depends, but you don't want to rush it, like I said, because you don't want your client coming back saying, oh, my track slipped, oh, and they want that money back. So just keep in mind, just take your time. If it takes you 2 hours, if it takes you 3 hours, just make sure that you get that sew-in in to where that your client can keep that sew-in in for 4 to 6 weeks, and shampoo and condition it and blow dry it, and won't have any problem. All right, so we're just gonna undo that first braid. We're gonna do one braid at a time. We're gonna blend the hair in. As you guys can see, her natural texture hair, and then you can see the weave is 2 different textures. So I'm gonna go ahead and straighten it with the flat iron just to get it as flat as possible, her natural hair, so it can blend in. And then I'm gonna go through with the pressing comb as usual. We're gonna take it through with the pressing comb and get those roots. My client is natural. Once again, she is natural. So with this being said, you want to give her a hard press or flat iron so that her naturalness won't poof back up and get right back curly. And then it'll be really, really noticeable that she has 2 different textured hairs. Even though that this is a weave, you still want it to be as natural as possible, where somebody can be like, oh, that's not your hair. You know what I'm saying? We always want to reach for that goal where the blend is so crisp that someone will mistaken it as being your hair. Okay, so you just want to take the other braid out and repeat the pattern, the same steps that we did for the other side. You just want to complete that for this side. You just want to press it out, flat iron it out, blend it in real good so it can blend in with the hair. Oh, it was a needle left in her hair. Let me get this on out the way. This seems to happen to a lot. Just make sure, you know, because I work with about 5-6 different needles. Sometimes you might forget to take a needle out. Alright, with that blend, now we're just going to section the hair out so that we can flat iron it. I normally do 3 sections. I just tie the sides back and start with the back. So she has two 26s, 24 and 22 in her hair. So the hair is pretty long. So you want to just take little chunks of the hair and just flat on it bone straight, giving you that bone straight look instead of having these little natural curls, natural waves in it. Just want to just flat on it bone straight. You can use a little heat protector. That always helps with the hair. It helps with the shine and keeping the hair together. All right, let's get into this hair. Okay, I just flat out the back. As y'all can see, her natural hair is blended in so well. Look at that. Yes, give me life. So I'm showing you to show you that the protecting spray that we sprayed did not oil or weigh the hair down at all. It normally brings it together and leave a lots of shine. So all right, now what's the look if it's no cute baby hairs or So also, this is my product. You always need to blend the hair on the side. You don't have to if you don't prefer to, but I prefer to just blend the edges a little bit. Just blend it in, make it look a little nice. I mean, if you're a plain Jane, just leave it plain Jane. But us over here, yeah, we are the differences. Get into it. Okay. On another note, just I applied some of my beeswax to her edges. I kind of formed a little bit of swoops in the front. Even though we used the beeswax on the baby hairs, we only did it for only the outer part of her hair to give it that shine. And then we're going to blend her hair back into the weave. Look at that. Hair blended in so well with this hair that we got. Her hair texture, by her being natural, it blended in so well. I just love this hair. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. Hope you subscribe, hit the like button, tag a friend, comment, do whatever you gotta do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you guys want to purchase this hair, click the link in the description box to purchase. Thank you so much for watching.